him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit back up the middle, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Here's Starling Marte, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Marte is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 1 for 2. Now the 2-0 home. Plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Changeup in for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Line toward right center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line. He wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and it's look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season. Goes out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jameson Taillon will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels. It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
In for strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder,
now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming in for his first at-bat, Colin Moran. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Oh. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera comes on now, and he has it one down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If grade A-B, down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. popped him up. Cabrera has a play. And that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Bour, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Up around the face. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Standing in, Aaron Altair. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ward at third, Altair at second with 1 away. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with the runner on third.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
3-1. As offered at and missed, he chased it for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting. Right
In now, Gregory Polanco. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're a runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. In now, Josh Bell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Dickerson, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a look over to first. 2 down, runners at first and second. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Sorry, that's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 4-0. Into the box, Aaron Nola will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. step off and try again. High strike there, and it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Cesar Hernandez will be next. Misses with it, ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Hernandez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Nola at second. Cabrera is over at first with one away. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bour is exactly a .400 hitter.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike to Bour.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bour and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
What a great swing right there. It's such a tough situation. You knock the donut off your bat, and you know, first thing that enters your mind is grand slam and tie in this game. But that puts so much pressure on you. What a way to be able to handle his nerves in a big situation and come through with a clutch grand slam.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Aaron Altair waits on deck. Three and 1 the count now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in, Aaron Altair. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Kingery, a native of Arizona. This is his first year at the big league level. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Cervelli aboard here at first with nobody out. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting. Second
Josh
base.
Harrison stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Bucks go down quietly through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
One and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia.